Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. The intention for this video will be to share with you the main energetics that it's gonna happen in the next, let's say 7-10 days, but especially before to focus to the so-called 6-7 planet alignment. It's really important to focus our attention to a really important transit, which is called Venus conjunct Saturn, that is gonna influence us for the next 10 days. By the way, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. So let's go straight first to the wonderful transit between Venus and Saturn. You might ask yourself, okay, what does it mean? What are the main themes about Venus conjuncting Saturn? So the first main theme is connected to relationships. And when I say relationships, it's mainly relationships, any kind of relationships. It can be friendship, it can be family relationship, it can be love relationship, it can be like a business partnership relationship. And when Venus is conjuncting Saturn, Saturn is bringing a lot of, can be like a restriction, but it can bring also a lot of reality check inside the relationship. Meaning that, for example, let's assume that you are a woman and you are in the relationship with your boyfriend since the last 6 years, and you might want to have a sort of reality check and say, and ask to your partner, okay, we are 6 years together, or we get married, or I'm gonna leave the relationship. So it's this kind of reality check where you're gonna try to understand really the hidden motives of the person, if it's really authentic and true, and if the other person has the best interest, if the other person has also your best interest as well. And so it can be also in the next 10 days quite an emotional, because both Venus and Saturn are in the zodiac sign of Pisces. It can be quite an emotional period with a lot of turmoil, with a lot of possible disalignment, and so yeah, you need to really try to navigate carefully the next 10 days. But for example, for the ones that are single, you might ask yourself, okay, how this will impact me? How will this influence my life? If you are getting in a relationship right now during this transit, it's usually a relation that it's like solid, that is stable, and the main foundation is like loyalty and long-term vision, because Saturn is bringing a lot of discipline and a lot of commitment on what you are pursuing. But when we talk about Venus, a lot of people are really forgetting that Venus also, it's all about money. So this transit, it will also bring a lot of sense of insecurity about the concept of abundance and about the concept of money. And so it will be really important for the collective to really in the next 10 days really try to understand what is for you the concept of abundance, if you have any fears connected to abundance, and if you feel some resistance, you might ask yourself, okay, where do I feel this resistance in my life connected to this transit, and what it is about in details about this resistance. So you can use this transit strategically to really go deep inside yourself and ask with introspection all these questions to really understand the root cause of your fears. And I believe that it's the best strategic way to use this transit. Last but not least, a lot of clients were contacting me, asking me, hey Cinzia, well, there is this crazy planetary alignment the 26th of January, and I started to be like, what is that? And I started to dig, and I found indeed that a lot of us mass media, they are writing that some mass media are, or some newspaper are writing that the 24th of January there will be like 6 planetary alignment. Another website are writing that the 25th there will be 7 planetary alignment. Of course, I investigated with my friend. I have two friends that are 2 astronomers, and this news is of course fake. So in my opinion, this is the first test about discernment that we will need to face for all 2025, especially in July, when Uranus will be in Gemini, when it will start that specific transit. So please be careful on all the fake news that are on the web, and always check if a news is really trustworthy. The only things that it's really important to notice during all the month of January is that we have 4, not 6 or 7, but we have 4 planets that will be really bright, and you can see with naked eyes through the sky, usually within the time frame of 90 minutes after sunset. And this planet that will be really bright and visible with naked eyes will be Mars, Jupiter, Venus, and Saturn. And of course, you might say, yay, but we can also see Uranus and Neptune. Yes, it's true, but they will not be visible with the naked eye, but they will be visible through a telescope. Okay? So I trust that this short video was really useful, and see you to the next episode. Ciao ciao!